loves, welcome back to Ravina at Home. Today we are going to do another cleaning video and we are now at Zone 4. Zone 4 is basically my parents' room, a family room and my daughter B's bedroom. Today we are going to shadow B as she declutters and cleans her room. You can probably tell from these clips of her old bedroom that her furniture and theme are still pretty much the same even though we have moved house, though unfortunately her room here is a little smaller. If you want to watch her full bedroom tour, I will leave you a link in the description box below. Today her main objective here is to declutter some of her belongings before she goes back to work next week after a 6-week lockdown. Her first task is going to be to tackle her clothes. As you can see, she definitely believes in less is more. She is really not in fast fashion and likes to buy minimally and picks up longer-lasting, timeless pieces. She is discarding some of her clothes, which I would agree is definitely time to retire off after so many years of use, as some of them have gotten a bit too big for her. Personally, I feel the problem with quality clothes is that they often outlive the ability for wear and yet remain in good shape. For this reason, I usually donate these clothes to someone else so they can get some use out of them. The one thing in her room that I have been wanting to change but haven't gotten around to are her hangers. Each person and therefore each room has a different set of hangers. I'm hoping to reassign B's hangers so that I can get her rose gold hangers, which will suit the aesthetic of her room perfectly. I love buying B handbags and wallets, so she has quite a few. In addition to that, we actually share some of our more versatile ageless evening bags, which are kept in her room. So a lot of these are mine as well. She has had most of these for quite a few years now, so it's time to make space for her newer bags, such as this Michael Kors that I got her recently. Maybe lying here instead of in the pouch, she will be tempted to use it sooner than later. And I think these are so easy to select from when getting dressed as they are laid out individually. I got her the bag. I also got her a phone cover in the same color, though the brand is different. But since then, she has upgraded her phone, and I guess eventually we will give this to one of my nieces. She also has created a pile for her travel-related pouches. The next drawer is for her pajamas and loungewear. I will let you in on a secret that she loves pajamas. Her pajamas are all folded and filed KonMari style, again for easy access. You might have noticed by now that we mother and daughter are all about efficiency and economy of time. She is taking out just a couple until she's had a chance to alter her new ones. And when I say alter, I mean to cut the length, as neither of us is blessed with height. The drawer under that is for her personals. There isn't much to declutter in there except for a pair of 6-year-old shorts and some of her socks. Some of these pairs are pretty worn out and she has gotten as much use out of them as she could. And below that, in the last drawer, she has some spare blankets, swimsuits and scarves which have nothing to go through basically. Now moving on to the other side of the closet where she keeps her party clothes and some more formal attire. As I mentioned before, I handle all her ethnic and traditional wear. These clothes are very heavy, so I'm helping her off on the side to make sure that the sets are complete and properly hung. As for her formal dresses, she's not discarding anything much, just organizing them and knitting them a little. Below that is a rack for hanging trousers and pants. Bea actually doesn't like wearing denim and therefore never wears jeans. Her pants consist of either trousers, jeggings, and a few pairs of leggings for homewear. She has only one pair of white jeans here, which is retiring today, and as well as one pair of old shorts. Next to the trousers, she has this basket which still contains her bags from her uni days that she really doesn't need anymore. And along with that, there are a few travel pouches which she has replaced since. She has also selected her older laptop bag as her office bag for now. The next area that she's tackling is definitely something long overdue, her jewelry cabinet. There are so many trinkets in here that are long gone. Either both are discolored or one has disappeared, and as they say, keeping them is not going to make you wear them. Though I must tell you a story here. I kept one single earring for 20 years because my mom had given me the set, and I didn't have the heart to tell her that I seemed to have lost one of the earrings. Anyway, I did tell her that a few months ago, and she laughed so hard. She said, "So that's where my set went. I was wondering where it was because I have one of the earrings." And after 20 years, the set was complete. Now with the jewelry cabinet looking neat and tidy, with space to grow again, we are moving on to Bea's dressing table. She has 2 drawers here for storage, organized with the same wooden crates you have seen in my bedside table and in my dresser. These are from the Japanese dollar store and are very versatile organizers. The problem is that both Bea and I face is that we do not use much makeup, and therefore it expires long before it's finished. In fact, Bea has started getting miniatures and testers to avoid wastage wherever possible, but then you can't always get those. So that is a tip for you here if you are in a similar situation. And since I passed along a bunch of lipsticks to her from my collection, she has needed to sort through everything and keep what she wants. Her rule is that if it doesn't fit into the organizer, out it goes. And on her dressing table, she just has an almost empty bottle of perfume, which she is removing. A good tip is to open the lid and to leave it in a drawer. A gentle and subtle fragrance will linger on the garments in that drawer. And the very last place that she's tackling today is her desk. Since the earlier video, she has minimized her desktop considerably, but inside the drawers she still has lots of paints and brushes and general art tools. When she does have some spare time, she loves to draw and paint, so it's important to note that even minimalists can have a lot of some things, which are considered tools. What matters is that these possessions serve a purpose and are not simply lying there collecting dust. She's actually taking out all the little tubes from the boxes and consolidating them into one organizer. This tray is actually an IKEA cutlery organizer that my dad cut for her. It really fits well into the LX drawers, so she can have all her small watercolors and all her paints together. To know more about this IKEA cutlery organizer and where it was cut to fit into the LX drawers for your own use, I will leave you a short post on my blog. And there you have it. Bea has decluttered her room, and I must admit that I feel a certain amount of calm when I am in this room. It's neat and minimal and definitely very cozy. Maybe she will let us into her room when she declutters her books and her shoes, which are at the far end of the room that she has not tackled today. And that's our motivation for you for today. I hope you're inspired to declutter and organize your own room. And until the next video, this is Ravina saying, stay indoors, stay safe, and this too shall pass.